Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Guy Atchley.
And I'm Stella Inger. Just in, new information in a terrorism charge with ties to Tucson.
Up to now, law enforcement had not shared much detail in the case of a Tucson man accused of plotting terror attacks in Tucson and the Phoenix area. But now we have court documents that say much more about the charges against 18-year-old Maheen Khan.
And we are going to go through this with you. We just got this moments ago. So here we go. On or about April 16, 2016, Maheen Khan made telephone contact with Redacted. It's blotted out. A lot of it is. During the conversation, Khan asked if Redacted had ever been to Mission Bay, California area, believing Redacted was located in California. Khan told Redacted, quote, "That's a pretty good target right there. There's a lot of people there." Redacted asked Khan if he had chosen a target closer to where Khan lived. Khan asked Redacted to supply him with 2 assault rifles and 1 pistol. Khan told Redacted that he would send Redacted photographs and detailed information for his target, and made mention to Air Force Recruitment Center in Tucson.
During the same conversation, Khan informed Redacted that he had reached out to a TTP member asking for a pressure cooker bomb recipe. TTP, Tariq-e-Taliban Pakistan, is a designated foreign terrorist organization under Section 219 of the Immigration and Nationality Act and a specially designated global terrorist under Executive Order 13224. On or about April 28th, Khan sent a text message instructing Redacted to access Khan's email account. While in the account, they noticed several communications with, and that is Redacted.
Now, upon review of the email communications in the account, the Redacted noted several communications with Abid Manur at Redacted. On or about January 16, 2016, Khan asked Manur, quote, "Are you in TTP? Can you provide weapons?" On or about February 18, 2016, Manur replied, quote, "Yes, we can provide you any weapon. Who are you?" On or about February 22nd, 2016, Khan responded, quote, "American jihadist who supports IS, and I'm a ISIL and TTP supporter looking to perform a MO, likely referring to martyrdom operation. I am not a murtad. I live in the U.S. I'll send you a pic. I'm a 17U in Pakistan. Need AK and pistol. Can you do that? Want to take out Marines and Jews. No joke. I support Hakimullah," referring to TTP commander who died on or about November 1st, 2013. "You got trust me." Khan attached a photograph of himself wearing sunglasses.
On or about February 22nd, 2016, Khan, while communicating with Mansour via email, asked Mansour if he was a TTP fighter spokesman and requested cookie recipes, likely referring to an improvised explosive device, IED, construction instructions. On or about February 24th, 2016, Mansour responded to Khan's February 22nd, 2016 email question. Mansour asked Khan what type of weapons Khan wanted and who he intended to use them against. Mansour also noted that weapons were not free and that Khan would have to make arrangements to pay for them.
On or about February 27, 2016, Khan responded to Mansour's February 26, 2016 message. Khan responded, AK, likely referring to AK-47 weapon, and then never mind. Pressure cookie? Question mark. On March 16, 2016, Mansour replied, yes, available. On March 26, 2016, Khan wrote, send me pressure cookie, likely referring to a pressure cooker, improvised explosive device, construction instructions.
Okay, and based on the above information, your affiant believes probable cause exists that Maheen Khan committed, let me see where we are. These are the charges against him: terrorism by preparing or planning for an act of terrorism by seeking assistance in obtaining weapons, a recipe for an improvised explosive device, and identifying potential targets to commit a terrorist attack against. And the other charge against him is conspiracy to commit terrorism by conspiring with, and there you see again, that name is redacted, to obtain 2 assault rifles and 1 pistol, and identifying an Air Force recruitment center in Tucson Tucson as a potential target of a terrorist attack.
And we do want to tell you, we did get these documents just before we went live on the air, so that's why we did not have any time to edit it. We read it just as it was for you live here on the air. So 18-year-old Maheen Khan was arrested Friday for plotting attacks on government buildings in Pima and Maricopa counties.
He is facing 2 felony charges, terrorism and conspiracy to commit terrorism. 9 on Your Side's Jennifer Dela Cruz spoke with another of his high school classmates earlier today.
18-year-old Maheen Khan attended Catalina Foothills High School his freshman year. That's where he met this man who says Khan quickly became disruptive.
He just said he hated the Marines, and we stopped the conversation and we were like, why, you know? And he just went on to say how the military was evil, how he wanted to grow up to kill all the military and the Marines, and he wanted to go to the courthouse, that our government was corrupt and he was going to burn our flag.
9 on Your Side spoke to another former classmate who had a similar take on his behavior.
We would talk about a global issue or something, and he would go and immediately blame Jewish people, or anytime he'd hear something about the Middle East, he would be like, and something America has done in the Middle East, he would become really mad. He would always tell me how much he did not like America.
Khan and his family attended services at the Muslim Community Center. One of their board members says Khan suffered from mental illness.
It was kind of obvious that he had some difficulties that he was getting treatment for.
And he says federal authorities have been involved for a while.
The FBI has been working with him for some time, and I was really shocked to hear the allegations that are there.
And claims Khan posed no real threat to Pima or Maricopa County.
This kid is not able to do anything substantial because he was not even able to take care of himself as well. So it's hard to perceive that the individual like him could do any harm to others.
Khan is being held on no bond in the Maricopa County Jail. Maheen Khan is set to appear back in court on Friday at 8:30 a.m. We'll have more on what his classmates have to say coming up at 6 o'clock. Back to you.